draw. Hi. I just cleared my throat. I just wanted to say hi. And that I was thinking about you. And I've been dreaming about you. And you've been in the back of my mind, like a lump in my throat, gathering up all its juices for the final cry that life is willing to dish out. been feeling strange lately. Nothing seems to add up. The harder I try it, the bigger I've failed. So I bury my head in my art and I draw. Or something. Sometimes it's just easier to act like the rest of the world doesn't even exist, at least in the capacity that it actually does. I don't think anybody knows what's going on. Far from it. I mean, literally. I feel like humans used to know. Like, we used to know some shit. And then we lost it. And that's how I've been feeling. I've been feeling very lost. But sometimes being lost is the best thing that could ever happen to you. I'm tired of acting like there's an answer or there's some kind of light at the end of the tunnel. When all life is and all it all is just one big tunnel, you know. And there's gonna be light along the way. There's gonna be darkness. There's gonna be, you know, Charlie, or what is it, Willy Wonka, in his boat in a tunnel, just showing you some of the most messed up stuff you could ever imagine. But then it'll reward you with candy and gifts every once in a while. So strange. I feel like the best thing anybody can do for themselves ever in this life is to be creative. It leads to so many wonderful, weird things. And sometimes pain is bliss. Sound like Pinhead. You know nothing of pain. What is that? Like maybe another eyeball behind there. All I know is that this life has been quite interesting. And I've met some really wonderful people and seen some really cool stuff. You know, I jumped out of an airplane at 10,000 feet. It was pretty cool. Somebody was, yeah, he was on my back. I went tandem with some friends. Sometimes you gotta do things in life just to shake it up. Shake yourself up out of the mud, the muck. If you're interested in that kind of thing, let it rip. The worst thing you can do for yourself is to be over comfortable, or overly comfortable, or content, or thinking that you have any answers at all. I say, if you think you believe in something, give it 10 minutes. Everybody's always out to deal out death and judgment. Can you give it to them, Frodo? What? I had my headphones in. What did you just say? Did you just say a big speech, Gandalf? I had headphones in. What? I was daydreaming about murdering Gollum. Ninja! You sneaky little... How are you? My little friend. It's interesting how people come and go on this thing, you know? I go live quite often, and it's just interesting how people, I don't know, come and go. And I always wonder, where do they come from? And then sometimes I even wonder further, where are they going to? And then I forget that I was talking about, you know, reincarnation and the end of the universe and the rehappening is what I like to call it. The rehappening. It's a repurpose of all the energy, and it gets condensed back down to the size of a pinhead, and then everything's wiped out, or at least it's just in the size of a pinhead, like a little seed waiting for something to come along and burst its bubble, and then another big bang will happen, and then we will all happen all over again, just like we did again and again these last times, because it's just one big circular dimensional universe thingamajigger that we live in, and we have no control of what's actually happening to us and what will eventually happen to our souls. These are just the things I think about when I'm on the can, when I'm reading Reader's Digest. Do they still make Reader's Digest? I hope so. Oh, I like this song. DCI? Other than just capital letters put together, I honestly don't. DCI. Is it Dead Cans in Igor? Dead Cans Igor. Dance Clara Inez. I think that's what it is. Of course I've heard of it. I'm just kidding. I can reappear. This is my friend Sleepy Seahorse. When he recorded this, he was living just down the street from me in Boise, Idaho. And his music is what, Abby, what are you doing? I don't want you up the baby. She gets all upset. My cat. Yeah. Okay, I will. I'm writing it down now. Is it about ninjas? God, that sounds like the beginning of an HML Hotel song. Now that it's just us, I wanted to remind you that my physical address is in the description. If anybody wanted to come over and have some tea with me, I set some up for enough for like 30,000 people. That's a lot of tea. I have a swimming pool in my backyard. I converted it into a big tea garden. And that's where I go and I get my tea. If anybody wants some, I have plenty. It's free. It's free tea. It's the principle. I don't care. I spent an arm and a leg to get you all this tea, and I don't care. You know, I worked for 17 years to get this money, to get that tea, and by golly, I don't care. So there's that. That's that. Yeah. He looks like the Noid from, I don't know if anybody remembers the Noid. It was the Domino's pizza mascot back in the 80s. He was this annoying little prick. The nose was longer though. He looked like a little bridge troll or something. I don't even know. He used to piss me just used to piss me right on off. Off and on. He's pissing me off and on. I forget what the expression is, but I think you get where I'm coming from with that. He's a charlatan, that little Noid. The 80s were weird, man. They had some weird ass mascots. Spud McKenzie for Budweiser. It's like this dog. Just this Morris the cat. Just this cat. Pollywog the froggy dog. There's this bat that lived in a tree all by itself. Ate cereal for dinner. It was just this poor little thing. Nobody understood. It was the most misunderstood mascot of them all. Rest in peace. Rest in ashes, my little phoenix, my sweet little lovely mascot. If anybody has any questions, you can talk to my secretary about that. That was not my fault what happened to that mascot. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, let's just say that. It was the early 90s at this point. I was a burnt out freak. Oh shit. Sorry folks, I didn't, whoa, wasn't expecting that. And yet there it was. There it went. I'm gonna start a dude ranch. Walk around, maybe on a horse. I'll walk around on a horse and I'll just walk around and be like, hey dude, what's up dude? Hey dude, just to everybody I see for the rest of my life, and I'll live to be a happy old creepy old man. That's all. Amen. Just in case. Well, now you have my curiosity peaked, pooped, ninja. No, you're gonna leave. Well, first you gotta answer. You gotta ask everybody. On your way out. Can you just shut the door for me? It's just kind of cold in here. It's like watching grass grow. Someone making art. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. The water's coming in from under the door. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. The other day, I said, I wish that the other day, I wished that I made a wish, and the wish was a title to my video, and it said, million subscribers by the end of the video, because I only had about 10 subscribers. But instead of 1 million, I got 10 million. And it was awesome, and that's why there's like, I think the 1 means 1 billion people are watching me right now. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody across the world and beyond. Thank you for the support. Sorry? Yeah. Hey, Terry. How's it going? Yeah, that 1 isn't, billion. No, it's not. Oh, is it million? No, it's, it's not even 10, dude. I was talking about a dude ranch. Did you overhear my conversation? Okay, it means 1 person's watching, bro. Oh, that's okay. That's the best person in the world as far as I'm concerned. Or what's his name from Harry Potter? The little house elf? Not Nobby or Newbie? Noobs? Dobby. That's right, Dobby. Ow. Hey, thanks, Chronic. I really appreciate that. I'm not sure where it's going, but sometimes getting there's most of the fun. Or you shit your pants. Whichever comes first. I was listening to something today that was talking about how I think it was Horus from Egyptian mythology, and when they put Osiris back together, him and Isis, they held up the eye of Osiris and like put it back into his face or something like that. But they were holding. And I just drew this last night, and I heard that today, and I just thought that was interesting because in the myth, Horus is holding the eye of Osiris for like a while or something. I don't know. I forget exactly what it was. Or if I'm even telling the truth, I'm probably just lying. I don't even know anymore. All I know is that it sounded cool, and I just wanted to sound cool just for one damn second of my big darn dang life. That's all. Well, and by the time you get there, you'll have more experience, and a better way of telling it than I do. Just like every good myth, how it's passed down from generation or through the grapevine or the grapevines of time. But then again, all the archetypes are just sitting there waiting to be tapped into at all times. Anyways, it's been like that for eons. Humans' brains just naturally tap into this creative spark that is just cosmically engulfing everything out there. Anyways, the whole universe is just one big creative spark, and it all ties together. Even though it's so vast and impossibly endless, we're all so very important, and we all forgot how important we were a long along the some kind of line, even though I don't believe in like linear time anymore. You ever just have those dreams, you know? You ever have a dream, Neo, where you're not sure if you're dreaming or you're really awake? Yeah, bro. All the time, Morpheus. Why? Well, Neo, because it's some pretty fucked up shit, right? Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's oh man, Morpheus, you just hit the ball out of the ballpark, bro. Oh shit. I didn't mean to hit it that hard. I'm a dork. Whoa. Some kind of nonsense. There's just so much. Sometimes you just see people too out in public. When I'm working at the pet shop, you know, I'm serving them or something. Or not serving, but assisting them, I guess. Or you know, when I'm looking through their living room window when they're all having dinner, you know, that kind of stuff. No, I look around and I just see people all the time, and I just see all this like vast potential wasted and squandered because people just have to play this game, this rat race, and it's just getting tighter and tighter for everybody. So everything's just faster and just ready to burst at the seams at any given moment. And it just seems like people are just ready to fight and argue before they. And I'm guilty of this too. Don't get me wrong. I go out there and I get road rage like crazy for people driving crazy, but then I become the one that's driving crazy. It's like the stupidest, weird chicken pecking order thing. Pecking order thing that you can imagine. Just being a freaking human. And you know, granted, it's always been like this, but everything's just so much more heightened and politicized and just so generically uninteresting. It's just weird. What a weird time to be a freaking human. My next life is gonna be, that's gonna be the crazy one, man. People act like this can just go on forever and ever and ever. Like what we're doing now is sustainable. And even though they would like scoff at that kind of stuff and be like, well, what are you gonna do? It's like, yeah, well, they're gonna be saying, what are you gonna do literally in about 150 years, let alone probably sooner than that. We're going downhill fast. Mark my words, by then nothing's gonna matter anyways. I'm gonna be very old. And I'll probably be like some kind of king of some kind of island that I built out of trash in the hopefully in the Pacific, but I'll take the Atlantic or the even the Indian Ocean. I would take, yeah. I'll build a castle made of sea lions' eyeballs and whale sperm hooves, all that stuff. I'd make it last forever, and nobody would ever die ever again. But there would only be about 3 people left on the planet anyway, so it really wouldn't matter. And we wouldn't be able to reproduce anyways, because so it wouldn't matter. Just in case you were wondering. Okay. Let's do this. Where'd it go? Where? Oh no. a little song I wrote called The Little Song I Just Wrote. And on that note, I hope whoever ever watches this knows how important they are and how special they are and how life in the world at large wouldn't be the same without you. And even though we live forever, every minute counts. So, love the one you're with. Try to spread some joy into the world. And try to be yourself as much as possible. Story Grub out.